Our world is a place of endless wonder, yet whispers of the unknown suggest we are not alone in our mastery of this planet. Strange creatures challenge our understanding, captured in grainy photographs and recounted by credible witnesses. Are these creatures undiscovered species or harbingers from another dimension? Join me as we embark on a journey into the shadows. We will explore the evidence and theories that seek to explain their existence. From Scotland to the Himalayas, we confront the chilling possibility that monsters still walk among us. In the heart of the Scottish Highlands lies Loch Ness, a body of water shrouded in mist and mystery. Its surface, often calm and glassy, hides depths that have inspired awe and curiosity for centuries. The loch stretches for nearly 23 miles, its dark waters plunging to depths of over 750 feet, making it one of the largest and deepest lakes in the British Isles. This ancient lake is home to one of the world's most enduring legends, the tale of Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. For generations, locals and visitors alike have peered into the fog, hoping for a glimpse of something extraordinary. The story stretches back to the 6th century when St. Columba is said to have encountered a mysterious beast in the River Ness. But it was in the 1930s, with the rise of mass media, that the legend truly captured the world's imagination. Newspapers splashed sensational headlines, and the quiet loch became a stage for global fascination. Sightings of a creature with a long neck and a large, humped body began to pour in. Eyewitnesses described seeing something that defied explanation, a living relic from a forgotten age. The world was captivated by the possibility that a prehistoric creature could still be lurking in the loch's murky depths. The most famous piece of evidence, the so-called surgeon's photograph of 1934, showed a serpentine head and neck rising from the water. For decades it was considered proof of Nessie's existence, until it was revealed as an elaborate hoax. Yet the photograph only fueled the legend, sparking debates and investigations that continue to this day. Despite the hoax, sightings have never ceased. Modern technology has brought new forms of evidence, shaky phone videos, unexplained wakes, and sonar readings that hint at something large moving beneath the surface. Each new report reignites the debate. Is there truly something unknown in Loch Ness? In 2018, scientists conducted a groundbreaking DNA survey of the loch, collecting water samples to catalog every living creature within. The results were surprising. While no evidence of a prehistoric monster was found, the survey revealed an abundance of eel DNA, far more than expected. Some researchers now believe that Nessie could be a giant eel, perhaps 10 or even 15 feet long. In the dim light and swirling waters, such a creature could easily be mistaken for a monster, its sinuous form fueling the legend. However, many eyewitnesses insist that what they saw was far larger and stranger than any eel. Their stories, often told with conviction and emotion, describe a creature that seems to defy the boundaries of known science. Artists and cryptozoologists have tried to capture these accounts, sketching out visions of a massive, mysterious beast. The mystery of Loch Ness endures, caught in the tension between scientific skepticism and the powerful testimony of those who claim to have seen Nessie with their own eyes. For every skeptic, there is a believer, and the debate rages on in newspapers, documentaries, and late-night conversations. Is Nessie simply a case of mistaken identity, a trick of the light, or a product of our collective imagination? Or could there be something ancient and unknown still lurking in the loch's unfathomable depths, waiting to be discovered? The loch's vast, unexplored abyss keeps its secrets well. Its waters are dark and impenetrable, hiding whatever may dwell within. Even today, much of Loch Ness remains uncharted, its depths a blank space on the map. New technology continues the search. Drones skim the surface, sonar scans the murky waters, and scientists deploy the latest equipment in hopes of finally solving the mystery. Each expedition brings us closer, yet the answer remains elusive. In the 1980s, Operation DeepScan swept the loch with a fleet of boats and advanced sonar, detecting several large moving targets. Though inconclusive, these findings kept hope alive and inspired a new generation of monster hunters. Nessie remains a creature of twilight, a symbol of the wild, untamable corners of our world. The legend endures not just because of what might be in the water, but because of what it represents. The possibility that there are still mysteries left to uncover. Whether Nessie is a giant eel, a trick of the mind, or something yet undiscovered, the legend forces us to confront the limits of our knowledge and reminds us that sometimes the greatest mysteries are those that remain unsolved. Our journey now takes us deep into the mysterious heart of the Americas, where legends and reality often blur together beneath the shadowy canopy of ancient forests and rolling farmland. Here, in lands shaped by centuries of folklore and fear, a chilling tale emerged that would grip the imagination of millions. We arrive at a mystery far more recent and, for many, far more terrifying than most. In the quiet hours of the night, something began to stalk the rural communities, leaving behind a trail of confusion and dread. In the early 1990s on the island of Puerto Rico, farmers awoke to a nightmare. Livestock found dead, their bodies curiously intact but completely drained of blood, with strange puncture wounds on their necks. The attacks were swift, silent, and inexplicable. The unseen predator responsible for these grisly scenes was soon given a name that would echo across the continent: El Chupacabra, the goatsucker. Fear spread as quickly as the stories themselves. Eyewitness accounts painted wildly different pictures. Some described a reptilian beast with spines running down its back, glowing red eyes, and a chilling alien intelligence. Others claimed it resembled a strange hairless canine, stalking the night in search of prey. As the legend spread to the mainland, particularly in Texas, the chupacabra's image shifted. Here, it was often described as a gaunt, hairless, dog-like creature, its skin stretched tight over its bones, prowling the countryside. Scientists, seeking answers, began to investigate. DNA testing on supposed chupacabra carcasses revealed a surprising truth. These were coyotes, suffering from a severe case of sarcoptic mange, a parasitic mite infestation that strips away fur and alters behavior. The disease explained their monstrous appearance and their desperate, abnormal attacks on livestock. Yet, for many, this scientific explanation failed to account for the original, more fantastical reports. What, then, of the original chupacabra, the reptilian, spiny-backed creature said to haunt the forests and fields of Puerto Rico? Its legend refuses to die, persisting in the collective memory of those who claim to have seen it. Some researchers suggest that mass hysteria, fueled by pop culture, especially the 1995 film Species, which featured a creature eerily similar to the chupacabra, may have shaped and amplified these descriptions, blurring the line between fiction and reality. Yet eyewitnesses remain adamant. They insist they saw something truly alien, something that defied all rational explanation, with a gaze that seemed to hold a strange intelligence, something not of this world. Could it be that two entirely different phenomena have been conflated under the same name? On one hand, a biological reality, coyotes ravaged by disease. On the other, a mystery that science has yet to unravel. The countryside of Puerto Rico remains haunted by stories of something unexplained, something that continues to terrify farmers and fuel speculation. Is it possible that a genuine unknown predator still lurks in the shadows? Fringe theories abound. Some suggest a secret genetic experiment gone awry, perhaps even a government project that escaped into the wild, giving birth to the legend. The chupacabra has become a case study in modern myth-making, a creature born from fear, media, and the human need to explain the unexplainable. Its story is retold in tabloids, whispered in rural bars, and debated by cryptozoologists. Whether the chupacabra is nothing more than a mangy coyote, a misunderstood animal, or an extraterrestrial anomaly, it stands as a powerful reminder. Even in our modern world, the fear of the unknown can still conjure monsters from the darkness, and legends can take on a life of their own. In the quiet river town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, a mysterious figure would soon cast a long shadow over the community. The Mothman, as it came to be known, appeared not just as a local legend, but as an omen of disaster that would haunt the town's collective memory for generations. Between 1966 and 1967, a series of chilling encounters gripped Point Pleasant. Residents reported seeing a winged figure towering over 6 feet tall, with enormous wings and piercing, glowing red eyes that seemed to burn through the darkness. These sightings weren't isolated. Dozens of people, from teenagers to respected townsfolk, described similar experiences, fueling a growing sense of unease. The creature was said to pursue cars along lonely country roads, its wings beating against the night air as terrified drivers sped away. Though it never physically harmed anyone, the fear it inspired was palpable, leaving witnesses shaken and forever changed by their encounters. Wildlife experts tried to calm the panic, suggesting that the Mothman was nothing more than a misidentified bird, perhaps a large heron or sandhill crane. But those who had seen the creature up close insisted it was something far stranger, something that defied explanation. As the sightings continued, strange phenomena multiplied. Unexplained lights danced in the night sky, and mysterious men in black reportedly visited witnesses, warning them to keep silent. The Mothman legend became entangled with tales of UFOs and government secrecy, deepening the mystery. Then, tragedy struck. In December 1967, the Silver Bridge, a vital link across the Ohio River, suddenly collapsed during rush hour. 46 lives were lost in the disaster, and for many, the timing was no coincidence. The Mothman sightings abruptly ceased after the catastrophe. Was the Mothman a supernatural warning, a harbinger of doom, sent to alert the town of impending tragedy? Or was it simply a case of mass hysteria, fueled by fear and uncertainty in a small community? Some eyewitnesses claim they saw the Mothman perch near the bridge in the days leading up to the collapse, its presence forever linked to the disaster in local lore. The legend of the Mothman endures, not just as a tale of terror, but as a way for people to process grief and search for meaning in the face of tragedy. It's a story that speaks to our deepest fears and our need to make sense of the inexplicable. Today, the Mothman has become a global icon, with reported sightings before other disasters, and a festival in its honor. Statues, books, and films have cemented its place in popular culture, and the legend continues to inspire curiosity and debate. What began as a local spook story has transformed into a modern-day Grim Reaper, a symbol of warning, mystery, and the enduring power of folklore. In the Himalayas, the legend of the Yeti endures. The Yeti is described as a large, bipedal creature, part of Sherpa folklore. Western fascination grew with mountaineers' attempts to conquer the peaks. In 1921, a British expedition found large footprints, sparking global interest. Eric Shipton's 1951 photograph of a footprint remains iconic. DNA analysis suggests the Yeti could be a previously unknown bear species, yet the footprint evidence does not match bear tracks. Sherpas insist the Yeti is different from known bears. Some theorize it could be a surviving Gigantopithecus. The Himalayas remain largely unexplored, offering endless hiding places. The Yeti is a symbol of the wild, untamed majesty of the Earth's highest peaks. We plunge into the deep ocean, home to the legend of the Kraken. The Kraken was a sea monster of enormous size, described in Norse sagas. It was said to create whirlpools and drag ships to the bottom. Science dismissed it as myth until giant squid carcasses were found. The giant squid, Architeuthis dux, matched the Kraken's description. In 2004, the first live giant squid was filmed in the wild. The colossal squid, Mesonychoteuthis hamiltoni, is even larger and more powerful. Could these real-life leviathans be responsible for the Kraken legends? A squid attacking a sperm whale could be mistaken for a monster. The ocean remains largely unexplored, with titans still roaming beneath the waves. Our journey has led us from Loch Ness to the Himalayas, from West Virginia to Puerto Rico, and into the ocean's depths. We have encountered serpents, harbingers, snowmen, and titans. Each sighting offers a spectrum of theories, from plausible to extraordinary. These stories speak to our relationship with the wild and mysterious. They remind us that there are still wonders and terrors yet to be discovered. The line between myth and reality is often blurred. What are your thoughts on these enigmatic creatures? Do you believe in a prehistoric relic or a winged omen? Share your stories and perspectives in the comments below. Together, we can shine a light on these enduring mysteries of our planet.